Welcome back. As I said, this is the final talk of this in this region before I hand over my hosting duties and we head into Europe and the UK and then off over to America, where Latin and North, where I will appear in about another 12 hours time. It's been a real honor to have been going through the night with everybody and to have had such a varied array of talks, but at the same time having a real thread going through it through with humanity and how to treat people properly, talking about empathy, respect, and putting people first, which is obviously one of our missions. So thank you for letting me host you during this session. Our final talk is back to a case study from another inspiring workplace around the world. It comes from Premo Ojokojo, Chief People Officer at AZA Finance. And Premo has over 20 years experience in human resources. Prior to her role at AZA Finance, Premo held senior HR roles at various organizations in Nigeria and across Africa. Premo's expertise spans numerous HR functions, including HR strategies, policy formulation, employee relations, performance management, and organizational development. At AZA Finance, Premo has been instrumental in building the culture where every person feels empowered to bring their best self to work and operate as a diverse and yet completely unified team. Amen to that. The title of her talk is How and Why to Build an Authentically Diverse Team. One I've been really looking forward to. It's been keeping me going. It's a pre-recorded video session created just for us. So we're very grateful to Premo and the team, and we hope you enjoy. So over to Premo.
Everyone, welcome to this session. My name is Premo Ojokojo. I'm the Chief People Officer at AZA Finance. AZA Finance is a global payments company that provides services to clients across various countries in multiple currencies. We offer FX, treasury, and liquidity services to customers, mostly in Africa, Europe, and the rest of the world. Today, we're going to be looking into how and why to build an authentically diverse team. Now, at AZA Finance, we have offices cut across various locations, most in Africa, in Europe, and also remote employees across various locations. Now, what is most important in building an authentically diverse team comes from the first instant, the talent is found. Now, in order to do this, you have to first ask yourself, what is the company's direction? Why do you want to have your DEIB goals? Is it just to fulfill a quota, or is it more important because that is how the company's direction needs to be? Now, at AZA Finance, it's very key for us to be diverse, meaning we need all the employees we have cut across different cultures, different races, different orientations, and that is key. Key because most of the services that we provide, like I mentioned earlier, happens in various countries. Now, when you have a diverse team, it is easier and faster to understand what and where and why things occur in that country. To have service customers, to manage individuals, to manage stakeholders, it is very key to have these kinds of people in having a diverse team in these countries. Now, why diversity matters? Mostly, it's informed by a wider audience. A diverse team brings varied viewpoints, languages, cultural backgrounds. This then enables for better decision-making and a deeper understanding of your entire audience. For example, if you have a company or you have businesses happening in, say, South Africa, in South Africa, it's important to understand what the culture is, how the language is, the viewpoint, because what one person does is totally different from the other person. How one having someone based, for example, in the UK managing services in South Africa may not bring out the best outcome for the business. So it's very important. Now, an authentic diversity is about ensuring that everyone feels valued, safe, and has a voice. To start off, our hiring practices tend to be blind, and we focus only on skills, ability, and potential. Okay, using structured interviews and a diverse hiring panel tends to eliminate any bias that we might have, because that's usually what happens. We're usually biased because of the people when we focus more on people than focusing on their skills and their abilities and what they can bring to the company. So it's very key to start off with your hiring plan. Or remember that in diversity, the entire employee life cycle should be taken into consideration. So you start off with the kind of talent that you find. The location is important. The management is important. Now, not every organization can actually bring that forth at all times, but it's key to start off with hiring blind, hiring to ensure that the people that we find and the people that we bring onto the team bring that into the picture. Now, another way that having a diverse team can significantly influence the development of any product or service that a company gives, and then the overall and always contributes to the overall success of the company. One of the ways is it enhances creativity and innovation. When you have a diverse team, like I said earlier, they bring together a wide range of perspective, experiences, ideas, and then this mixed together can lead to more creative solutions and then innovation. I'll take, for example, on my team, I have my team members spread across different locations. I'm based in the UK, and I have team members spread across Nigeria, Ghana, Senegal, South Africa, Spain, and Kenya, and Uganda, and more and more. Now, in order for us to be creative, it's important for each and every one of us to bring our own idea to the mix. Everyone has a voice in whatever direction our goal needs to go. My team members can challenge each other's assumptions, and then we build on each other's ideas in unique ways. We find and become more creative in the way and the direction in which we go. So that then enhances our creativity, it builds our innovation, and then more and more, these teams can learn off each other based on the various experiences that they've come with. Now, another thing about how building a diverse team and why diversity matters is commitment. Commitment is very key. True diversity comes from a genuine effort to build a diverse team. Like I said earlier, the token for hires or hires made just to meet a quota will not contribute meaningfully to the organization and are less likely to voice their perspective. And that is very important. Do not do your diversity because you just want to meet a quota. That is where a lot of companies have gotten it wrong in their ability to build an authentically diverse team. If it's fulfilling quota, then you will not achieve the diversity that matters. I know of an experience where an individual joined a company and she was just a diversity hire. It brought about when we just hire based because we want to fill a diversity quota, what ends up happening is that we have a high attrition rate. You have people not wanting and enjoying their job. And you see, remember that the reason why we build our teams is most importantly for the business, but remember that the people must always remain our assets. And when our people cannot bring their best selves on a constant basis, it affects the overall outcome for what we want as a business. So it is very, very key that we ensure that we can build a diverse team using our hiring, looking at how creative they can be, and then understanding the ways in which each and every one of them can help. Another way a diverse team can help is it helps an authentically diverse team. It helps improve our decision making. It's more than anything when you lead with more thorough analysis and better outcomes, then the viewpoint of the various viewpoints of each person helps us avoid a groupthink, where each person comes with their own idea. So proper research goes into diversity. It makes it better for decision making. And then we're more than likely to consider various viewpoints. As always, having various viewpoints to handling a particular project or handling a particular task is very key. So it's important that we focus on those aspects in building a diverse team. Another key area in building a diverse team is getting leadership commitment to it. Note this, leadership commitment means encouraging our leaders to openly commit to diversity. A top-down approach sets the tone and ensures managers and hiring teams align with these values. Now, part of leadership commitment is to promote within. That is very key for us at AZA. And in order to do that, we ensure that each employee has an individualized development plan and then encourage continuous learning. Each person knows where their growth trajectory looks like. They know where they go from one step to the other, how long it will take them, what is required at each level, and then that helps them grow from one point to the other. Now, another part of leadership commitment is being transparent about how the company is succeeding and where improvements are needed. Be open about it. When you have a diverse team, like I said earlier, a diverse team usually would help us come with different ideas so that it's not just a group think, and then people are thinking individually and then can bring that together on ways in which we can go. Now, by building an authentically diverse team, our company has been able to unlock employees' potential, foster creativity, innovation, which brings on better business outcome and promotes inclusivity. That is what drives us here at AZA, to ensure that the diverse team that we have is not only seen, but also heard and are truly valued. Another way to build a diverse team is to open a whistleblowing process. Ensure that your organization has a transparent system for reporting issues. Retaining diverse talent requires addressing any internal challenges or barriers they may face. Whistleblowing is, like we all know, must be kept confidential. So it's when people know that they have the ability or the chance to always speak up when something is not looking right, and they have the backing from leadership, it then makes it easier for people to continue to work in the diverse environment that has been created. Now, there is not a one-size-fits-all for every organization. It depends on what an organization's direction looks like. But as HR leaders, it's important to clearly seek and understand what business direction we're going, so that we then know what people's strategy we then need when it comes to building a diverse team. More importantly, it's good to avoid quotas. Hire locally where possible. Instead of quotas, grow by opening offices in key regions and hiring locally. Where you cannot open locally, but you have business in the local front, you can turn to various EORs or various opportunities. But it's good to, and if your business is aligned with it, you can locally hire individuals that would help. At AZA, we're very keen about our people and hiring locally because of where we do business. Now, people then get nervous about the fact that I'm here, how do I manage my team in a various location? Find the tools, find the equipment, put together the systems that would make sure that your people, even though they're diverse and they're in different parts of the world, they can still contribute to the total company picture. At AZA, we use certain tools like Lattice. Lattice allows everyone to see how they contribute to the company goal. There we can even do our one-to-ones and understand how we do stuff, how things are done. We do most of our learning online, collectively, individually, and that is tracked directly through our learning tool or our learning platform, which what we currently use now is 5 minutes. .ai. And then for our payroll, we know that we cannot do it ourselves directly. So we found the right partners, and for us, that is Papaya, who would not only provide payroll services in the countries where we have entities, but also provide employer of record services where we have remote employees. Now, managers, regardless of where they're based and where their team members might be, ensure that they have weekly one-to-ones with individuals and have collective team meetings where everyone is given the opportunity to show truly who they are. This avoiding quotas truly fosters diversity naturally and avoids the inefficiency of centralizing hires in the headquarters. Now, remember, I'm talking from a point of view of a company that is global and is distributed across various locations. That might not happen from one company to the other. Like I mentioned earlier, it is important to focus on what is key for your business. What direction is your business going? Don't form the norm and say, this is where everybody's going, so I want to jump on that train. Understand that what might happen for A might not happen for B. Okay, and that is key. Now, another thing I had mentioned about how diversity helps is that it helps to increase engagement and retention. Having a diverse team truly helps increase engagement and retention because you've pulled ideas from different individuals, different locations, and different mindsets. Your diversity and inclusion initiatives can create a more welcoming and supportive work environment. Like I said before, they will continue to feel valued, they will be included, and are generally more engaged and are less likely to leave the company, reducing turnover costs. We know how expensive turnover costs can be. The cost of hiring, to training, to learning, and then that individual leaves within a very short time frame affects everything about us as a business. So it's important to make sure that all these are set and are in place. So building an authentically diverse team will truly help increase your employee engagement and retention. Another area that helps with a better reputation and brand image. Everybody knows that the world is changing. The world of work is not the way it was 20 years ago when I started off in HR. And more diversity and inclusion is often viewed more favorably by consumers, by investors, and even potential employees. This can enhance the company's reputation, attract top talent, and even improve your financial performance. So it's very key. When in building a diverse team, it shows how truly you're keeping up to the goals and the direction in which the company is going. Now, as people leaders, we're the ones who are armed or who are tasked with ensuring that this is pushed across the team. It's important to find a way to ensure that not only leadership, but even it's trickled down, like I mentioned earlier, it's trickled from top to bottom, and everyone understands what is going on. And by having more engaged staff, like I said, it also improves your brand image and improves your brand value. Another great point and another great area that building a diverse team can help with is when it's in adaptability and flexibility. Diverse teams are always more adaptable to change and better equipped to handle complex problems. The varied backgrounds and approaches allow each and everyone to pivot and innovate in the face of challenges more efficiently than most homogeneous teams. Now, take, for example, an issue happens in a particular region, and you have a team that is diverse enough to understand that region or understand how that happens. It's easier and faster for them to react compared to however being in only the headquarter location to do what it is you need to do. Now, I'll give an example. We had a bit of an issue recently in one of our locations. It was easier to get the team rallied together to handle that situation and get out of it quicker. And then that alone helped a lot in helping sure that we could pivot away from the issues. And then each of them came up with various innovative ideas in order to face the challenges. And those ideas were then banked together and used to solve the issue that was at hand. Now, that then brought about an improvement in the terms of their adaptability and flexibility. Now, what am I saying in summary? Diversity within teams tends to foster an environment where creativity thrives, decisions are more robust, customer needs are better understood, and the company culture is more inclusive. All of which contribute to the overall success of the company. Let's not be the HR leaders or the people leaders who is only focused just on our goals and the issues. Let's focus on what we do and what we contribute then brings about an overall success to the company. Like I said earlier, at Asa Finance, our diversity is our strongest tool. Our diversity is what makes us the company that we are today. So it's important. So building an authentically diverse team has helped us keep our employee engagement rate as high as 95% year to year in the last 2 years. It has also ensured that our culture is fully imbibed and understood across the teams. And that in all has also helped us in our company's success, because what then happens is everyone tends to come and bring their best selves to work. And by doing so, it then encourages more and more the other way of doing stuff. Now, you want to learn more or you want to know more about how ASA is building their finance, building the diverse team, you can check out our website at www.asafinance.com. You'll see our products, services, people are constantly and continuously bringing about value, not only to the company, but the individuals as a whole, and also to the locations and the places where we have our employees employed. Thank you so much for listening in. It has been a pleasure to be a part of this. And I hope that some of the things I've said have helped in one way or the other to encourage how you build the diversity in your team. If you need more, you can follow me on LinkedIn, Premo Ojokojo on LinkedIn, and I will do my best to answer some of those questions. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you so much, Premo, and apologies for pronouncing it AZA. It's Asa Finance. I'm going to put that down to the time of day. What incredible in-depth case study there. Really gave us a lot of detail into what they're doing, and like she says, please do follow her and reach out. Everybody that I've ever come across who's won an award really does want to help their peers. So, and that's what makes this community so special. So thank you so much, Premo. Thank you, Asa Finance. Congratulations on winning.